guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be a makeup tutorial on this look. Right now I am wearing a lip gloss in the color Hocus Pocus from ABH Cosmetics. I also have on a matte underneath it, which is Tiramisu by ABH Cosmetics. I've been really back into glosses lately. If you follow me on Instagram, you would kind of see that I do a matte, take a lot of pictures with the matte, and then I'll do a gloss on top. And I actually really like both ways. These ABH Cosmetics glosses are so good on top of a matte. I think that's why I'm falling in love with it. Sometimes when you get a matte with a gloss, it can be kind of like patchy and just look gross, but these are so beautiful. So I just really have just been obsessed again with glosses. Just makes your lips look so just like plump and pretty. And also I've with my lips, I've been overlining them a little bit more because my lips are a little bit uneven, just like anybody's lips. One side is obviously not going to be identical to the other side. No one's face is perfect, so I've been overlining them and I really like it. And you guys too also on Instagram are like, oh my god, I love what you're doing with your lips. So back to the Instagram point. So many of you guys have been requesting me to do makeup tutorials on my YouTube channel, which I try to. It's just so hard because it takes forever to edit and it's just very tedious. But I wanted to go ahead and start with this look. You only see me do this eye because this eye I actually just did it with no other makeup on to make sure I liked it. If I didn't like it, I was just going to take it off, no love lost, no love found, and then just do a neutral eye. But I actually really liked this. This was actually inspired by Dress Your Face. The look that I did, I don't really know what else to say, but yeah, I don't really know what else to say. But like I said, you'll only see this eye, but I will put in the rest of my face. Just also, you guys, keep in mind that when you're doing looks like this, it does take time. Just a little bit goes a long way, especially with black shadow. I do trim and clip my footage, so just know that it might look like I did it really fast and really easy, but it really took me a long time. I've been doing my makeup since like 9:30 and it's 12:30. What time is it? No, it's 12:08. I've been doing my makeup since 9:30 and it's 12:08. So it does take a while, but just remember, practice makes progress. And if you just keep doing it over and over, you will get the hang of it. I really hope you like this tutorial. I'm going to leave the giveaway I have going on down below in case you haven't seen it yet. But if you're interested in seeing this makeup look, dramatic smoky eye, then let's go. Hey guys, long time no talk. So first I'm going to start by prepping my eyelids, and I'm using MAC's Painterly Paintpot. I haven't used this primer in a while. I've been using the Benefit Air Patrol, but I really love this one. And then now I'm going to be taking the Laura Mercier translucent setting powder, and this step is pretty much unnecessary. I just did it because it's what I did with my first eye. I took the Melt Cosmetics Rust Stack and just applied that light shade all over my lid, and now I'm taking that like orangey tone shade in the Rust Stack, and I'm just applying this like kind of towards my top brow bone, but I just want this color to be a nice transition color and to kind of poke through the cool tones. And then now I'm doing like the framework of that outer V black smoky eye. I'm taking the Makeup Geek Full Spectrum liner, and I'm just kind of starting as like a base of where I kind of wanted to make the smoky eye go, and I'm just framing it all here. You'll see me use different types of brushes, but to blend out the eyeliner, I'm taking a really defined, precise Luxie brush. This is just going to help make sure everything blends good, and this liner is actually providing a base for the rest of the stuff I go in with. And next, I'm going to be taking Makeup Geek Black Corrupt. This, excuse me, this eyeshadow is so pigmented. It's very blendable. You'll see me here. I'm kind of checking it out, seeing how I like it, what I want to do with it, and then I'm dipping back and forth into it, and then I just continue to blend. This is a very tedious process. Kind of talked about it in the beginning of the video, but take your time. There is no rush whatsoever. Just make sure you blend everything. And now I'm just taking my Tartelette in Bloom palette, and I'm taking that really light color. I think it's called Super Mom. I'm not 100% sure, but I'm just applying this all over the lid area to really give it brightening effect. When I was doing this, I noticed it was kind of turning the black into a gray. So if I could redo this part, I definitely would. I would do that first and then go in with black, just because it gave too much of a gray effect when I really wanted black. And now I'm just taking a black liquid liner. Mine is from TheBalm. Honestly, anyone you have works. And I'm just I'm going over that whole black area where I put the eyeliner from Makeup Geek and the Corrupt eyeshadow from Makeup Geek. So next we are going to just blend out all the edges. I have no additional product on my brush. I'm just making sure everything is blended seamlessly and that it looks good. And then here I'm taking mascara and lashes. I don't show you guys how to apply eyelashes. Yeah, so moving on, I'm going back to the Tartelette and Bloom palette, and I'm just highlighting underneath the brow bone. I didn't want to do a shimmer because I feel like shimmer just looked a little bit too tacky. I don't know, personal preference, but yeah, that's what I'm doing right here. And now onto the face, I'm taking Estee Edit Pore Vanisher, and I'm just putting this all over my face where I want my pores to look smaller. And then I'm taking Hourglass Mineral Veil Primer. This is just going to help on the perimeter of my face and make sure everything looks very seamless and pretty. I got this from a swag bag at Gen Beauty, New York. NYX Angel Veil is very, very, very similar, very comparable, and a lot more inexpensive. And then now for foundation, I'm taking the Makeup Forever Ultra HD Stick. This stuff breaks me out so bad. Right when I put it on, I knew I regretted using it, but I didn't want to use my Hourglass Vanishing Stick foundation because I've been using it so much and it's almost gone. So that's a sad day for me. But I'm just blending this out with a damp beauty blender. I need to throw this foundation out though because you guys, I broke out so bad. But now I'm just moving on to my face. I'm taking the Milani Conceal and Perfect and I think Warm Beige. I'm just putting this on the places where I would bronze or contour. I would more do this type of thing in the summer because it is a really warm bronze. I mean, I had already put it on my face, so it's not like I could take it off. But if I had to go back in time and redo this part, I would definitely skip this step. I just wasn't really liking it. And also, I wasn't really liking this concealer. It's just too dark and too yellow for my skin tone. This is another product I just need to throw out because I never use it. And when I do use it, I just always regret it. It's not that the concealer formula is bad. It's a very, very great formula. Just doesn't match my skin tone. It doesn't look good. I would much rather use the Tarte Tape Shape. So Too Faced, if you ever watch this, please make this concealer for fair skin girls. TYSM, TYSM. This is the Kat Von D Whiteout or Pure White Concealer. Like I said, I just had to go in and make my face look highlighted because the Too Faced concealer just wasn't doing that. So I wish I would have put on less, but whatever, nothing I can do. Yeah, you guys, this is like all terrible products I used, I guess. I don't know. But then to bake, I took the Laura Mercier Translucent Setting Powder. I have the RCMA one, and I get a lot of questions, but honestly, nothing compares to the Laura Mercier one. Just spend the extra $50 million and get it. But then to contour, I'm just taking the Anastasia Fawn Contour Refill, and I'm just applying this where I normally contour. I don't know if you guys can tell, but you kind of can see how orange it looks. It's because of that Milani foundation I put on top to give me like a bronzy look. It just looked way too orange for my liking. So that's why I would skip that step. If you can, just go straight in with the contour. Don't even bother with like an orange contour. I was going to use my Anastasia contour stick, but it's nowhere to be found, so that is just great. So onto the lower lash line, I'm just taking that Makeup Geek Full Spectrum Black Liner, and then I am just taking like that orangey toned rust color from the Melt Stack, and I'm just applying this to my lower waterline, or lash line I should say. The black in my waterline, if you drag it out a little, it actually goes onto your lower lash line, and it just makes it look really, really nice and pretty. And then here I'm just taking Makeup Geek Makeup Geek Corrupt again. I'm just lightly applying this. You want to be really careful when you're working with black on the lower lash line, because if you go too far down and don't blend enough, you're going to look like a raccoon. So that's why I just start with a tiny, tiny, tiny bit and just slowly build and slowly work. I guess that's kind of like the overall message. I can't even speak today, you guys. It's terrible. The overall message when you're working with black colors, just be really careful and just know that they could screw you over at any second, any given moment of your life. And then I just showed you guys the difference between the sides of me having a lower lash line done and not. And then to highlight, I'm taking the CoverFX Custom Cover Enhancer Drops in the shade Celestial. I think that's what they're called. I hope that's what they're called. If it's not what they're called, I'm going to be kind of mad because I just slayed the game with that name. To blend it out, I'm taking a damp beauty blender. I always use damp beauty blenders when I like blend out any sort of cream highlight, just because if you don't, it can look really splotchy and streaky. So keep that in mind when you're working with cream highlighters. And then to top it off, I'm using Girlactik Natural Face Glow. This just gives a really pretty natural face glow. It's not too intense. I mean, it is. It's not too intense on my account though. And then for my blush, I'm taking MAC Warm Soul, the holy grail of holy grail of holy grail blushes. I love this blush. It just gives a gorgeous look to the skin. Oh my god, I'm like salivating over here, you guys. What is wrong with me today? For my lip liner, I'm taking MAC Cosmetics Oak. Obviously, by how short and stubby that is, you can tell I love it. And then for the actual lip color, I am taking Persico Cosmetics in the shade Tiramisu. I will leave it linked down below. Her lip velours are bomb. So check her out, and then that completes this look. I hope you guys really enjoyed it. I had so much fun filming, and I'm so happy to be back on YouTube. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. I love you guys, and I'll see you later.